So, moin Leute und damit willkommen zurück zu einem neuen Livestream. Ich muss jetzt mal erstmal schauen, ob das hier alles überhaupt funktioniert, so wie es soll. So, jetzt muss ich das mal hier gerade schließen. So, was ist hier noch? Ah ja, okay, bla. So, ich bin live. Okay. Gut, jetzt müsste ich da halt nochmal Thumbnail und alles anpassen. Das müsste ich gleich nochmal machen. Hab ja noch ein bisschen Zeit. Aber es beginnt gleich ein Livestream wieder mit News vom Landwirtschaftssimulator. Ja, moin. Genau, es gibt gleich live ja, SH-Play. Ich grüße dich. Nochmal wirklich ihr hört mich ja logischerweise, da brauche ich ja gar nicht in den Chat zu schreiben. Aber schön, dass du mit dabei bist. Genau. Es gibt wieder News hier vom Landwirtschaftssimulator. Ein DLC fehlt ja noch in dem Year One Seasons Pass und ich gehe stark davon aus, dass jetzt das Mercedes Benz DLC angekündigt wird. Ich bin sehr gespannt, ob das überhaupt der Fall sein wird. Ich wollte gerade eigentlich noch eine neue Folge aufnehmen. Deswegen habe ich hier jetzt noch das Game auf. Deswegen muss ich das nochmal gerade dann zumachen. So, das speichern wir mal wieder. Genau. So, einmal speichern und einmal den ganzen Kram ausmachen. Genau, und da werde ich demnächst dann auch mal wieder eine neue Folge raushauen. Allerdings wird das da wahrscheinlich noch ein bisschen dauern, weil ich noch aktuell so ein paar Umbaupläne, sage ich mal, im Kopf habe. So, jetzt geht das Ganze los. In 20 Sekunden. So, ich muss nochmal hier schnell... So, jetzt muss ich hier nochmal schnell eine Monitoraufnahme hinzufügen. So, dann sieht man das nämlich auch. Sorry, hatten wir gerade eben noch gar nicht gesehen. So, ist ja auch immer wieder was Neues, ne? Livestreaming. So, ich bin... So, live, Flop. Und jetzt möchte ich hier auch mal... So, es geht los. Mal wieder auf Englisch. Okay, ich muss noch mal schnell...
With just a brief chat about the state of the community, but you saw in the intro graphic there, we're going to talk about the Highlands fishing announcement that we have put out recently, and the footage that was shown at FarmCon. We'll recap some of that. We'll talk about the state of the community and more. We also have cultivators announcements today, and this will be the second state of the farm
Mach mal lieber.
So some of your favorite segments are returning as well: community art, mod spotlight, machine guesser. Later on, we'll be doing the machine guesser and giving away 3 copies of Plains and Prairies on Twitch only. Unfortunately, we have to do it that way because we have to be able to whisper someone and get in touch with them about their winning. So if you're on Twitch, make sure you enable whispers to be open if you want to participate. Benny, man, it's been a minute,
thanks
man.
for...
It's been a while since we've been together here, right? We had the
nice double-timed intro, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been some time. Last community stream was around April, May, I would say.
Yeah, April, yep.
But here we are back. Of course, we always have some other streams, announcement streams, when there is something new or new things in the game we have to talk about. Then there's obviously more. But today it's a community stream, so we celebrate with you Farming Simulator, what's going on in the community, what have we announced, what will we announce, whatever.
Right.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm great, man. You've been busy. So you did FarmCon this year. This was the first year that I've been at Giants where I wasn't sent over, but I have so many events going on here in the US as well as other duties too. So it's been a crazy year, but we're going to talk a little bit, if you want to talk now a little bit about FarmCon and how it went for the community, feel free.
Yes, for me it was my first FarmCon, and so very special thing. We had our FarmCon in Kundl, Austria, near all the mountains and the, like this cool looking area. This landscape was impressive around Lindner, who was the company behind the location, Lindner Tractors. And yeah, we had a great time. Like, everyone I met there had a great time, and they all told me it was nice to be here. They had a lot of fun. We had so many options at the venue, tractor driving. You could climb in every tractor that stands around on the whole area. And so there were so many options to, get a feeling of how Lindner is working. And of course, we had some cool announcements with Highlands Fishing. We earlier had this video about it with Martin together, but at FarmCon we could share some more infos around Kinlek, the new map, and the Highlands Fishing expansion gameplay, and of course aquaculture, fish farming, onions, and more.
So the location was pretty picturesque as well, I hear, in Tyrol in Austria. So great place for a FarmCon. I'm sure that those who went had a great time. I heard a lot of good things from those that spoke to me about their time there. So it's really awesome to hear that. Since the last community stream as well, Benny, we've had Plains and Prairies come out. I think that we talked about it just a little bit. We also did the Plains and Prairies stream, of course, right after launch. But for me, I've gotten some pretty good feedback from the North American community. I think that was to be expected with this DLC. It's aimed kind of at that audience or those that like that play style in Farming Simulator. So it was a pretty big hit over here. I think that over your way, maybe they're kind of waiting for later on in the year, aren't they, for what's coming next?
I think so. We don't know what's coming next, but as I can say, Plains and Prairies was obviously more US, Northern America focused. And so some of the European communities told me, it's nothing what I expected to have, but I think we will have more for the European community later. I mean, the expansion takes place in the UK, but I would sort to Europe as well. But there will be more on that later, maybe later. But yeah, I think it was like a mixed feedback on that. And I totally agree with a lot of European people that Versatile is not their brand or other brands, but in the end we want to have like a experience of farming worldwide, and that means that not every pack can be written or like scripted for something like only the European or the German market, whatever. But that's the reason why we have different things. I mean, Nexat was also a machine from Germany, so
Sie reden schon über
but in the end we want to make sure that everyone is represented and everyone has their equipment they know from home or from where they're coming from or what they love in our game. And so we need to find every time a good package for you guys out there.
Yeah, well said. Also, I see a lot of questions in chat being put in there right now. Just as a reminder, everyone, we have a questions section at the end, so best to save your questions for when we do that at the end of the stream. Otherwise, it's just going to get ignored for now because we have our other segments to get through for now. We've got to stay on track to keep the time, keep us on time. So,
maybe before we go to the next topic or something, I just want to mention FarmCon. Thanks to everybody attending there. It was great to meet you all there. You had the opportunity to talk to us, and this is something very special in gaming communities, that there are events like the FarmCon where everyone can meet and have hands-on, like the simulation, realistic part of tractors as well. And so I really appreciate you being there, and I hope I can see everyone else on the next FarmCons. But there are no more infos yet for the next FarmCon, so you have to wait for that, but there will come more.
Yeah, so the stream will go for about an hour in case you're wondering. So we'll have the questions towards the end. So about 50 minutes or so from now, we should be wrapping up with the questions already and getting ready for the end of the stream. All right, Benny, I think that's it for State of the Community, right? And one of the things we talked about last time in the State of the Community, and it had its own segment, was the Cultivator Program, which was a new program that we announced earlier this year. We put applications out, and over the last couple of months, we received close to 400 applications out there from all of you. And Benny and I went through each one, and we have a list of the first cultivators to announce. First and foremost, if you're here and you're hoping to hear your name called, and it's not, you will receive an email. Everyone that applied will hear from us whether you get accepted or not. And we also want to reiterate, Benny, that this is just the beginning of the program. We plan to add more cultivators over time. Our focus early on here was really with cultivators that are able and willing to help us organize events in their local area. So if you filled out an application and you said no for events, or you said maybe, you may have been skipped this time. That doesn't mean that you were rejected, however, and we may come back to you later on. I'm pretty happy, Benny, I don't know about you, about this first group. I feel like we've covered a decent bit of the globe.
Yeah.
There's some huge gaps, of course, still, but we've been able to cover places that I really wouldn't have pictured possible going into it.
Mal schauen,
So
wie lange das dann
should we just start announcing
bis dann
people? Is that how we
wirklich
should
die
do this now?
interessanten
Yeah, I
Facts, sage
think
ich
you
mal,
wrapped it
kommen.
up.
Am
And
Anfang labern die
let's
ja
announce
meistens
the
erstmal
first
um heißen Brei
cultivators.
herum.
Just
Sag
for
ich
your
mal.
information, we will have a cultivator section on our official Discord server,
was
but
genau
you
war
can
dieses
see those cultivators in the Discord
Nochmal.
server tomorrow,
Das war
because
auch eher
then
so
we will put
ein
them there
extra
as well.
Community-Dings, ne, wenn
Let's
ich
start
das
announcing
gesehen
them, right,
habe.
Kermit? So
Yeah.
this is the first row, as Kermit mentioned.
Wenn
You
das
can still
jemand weiß,
apply
gerne mal in die
and
Kommentare schreiben,
still show that
Chat,
you're
je
here
nachdem,
and you want to
wann ihr das
be part of the
seht.
community cultivators.
Yeah, so I'll get us started, and we'll alternate, I think, going on. So starting with Gamer Designs, who is located in Alabama in the USA. Congratulations.
Next one is Farmer Klein from Virginia, also from the States.
Yep.
Oh.
The first few are from the U.S.
Okay,
got a
perfect. Yeah, now
got a
it's good
huge
in the
continent to cover over here. We still have some gaps that we couldn't get filled. So if you're out there, you're interested, it could be your
richtig
choice.
passt auch.
Farmer Cop in eastern Washington State, so west coast of the U.S., but eastern part of the state. He is one of our cultivators as well.
And the next one is Galobiani, close to Houston, Texas. So there's also someone from Texas.
Love it. You got to have someone from Texas. We also, now we're going complete opposite side of the globe from the U.S. and Argsy Gaming in New Zealand is going to be...
That's so nice that, yeah.
This guy's
So
awesome.
nice that we have someone there.
Yeah, I mean, all of these people are awesome, but to have Argsy be able to meet him at FarmCon over the last couple of years, also the Case event, him traveling from New Zealand, pretty awesome. So awesome to have his help.
Yeah, the next one is Driver 53, and he's near St. Louis. So back to the US.
Well done. Yeah, well done on the St. Louis pronunciation, Benny, I have to say.
Really?
Yeah, someone, I
Aw.
was afraid you were going to go St. Louis there.
Okay.
Which is fine. It's a nickname, but yeah. We also have Connect Modding, Louise and his other cohorts at Connect
Der
Modding
braucht
in
aber, der lässt sich
Brazil.
Zeit,
So
der
they
Chat
have
hier heute.
a large portion of Brazil covered combined with the entire group. So they've already been doing some cool stuff. Of course, they're making mods for Farming Simulator, but they also host events throughout Brazil already.
Aber was,
More on like the corporate side, so I'm
denkt ihr,
excited
was
to see
heute
like, the community
angekündigt
type events
wird?
that can happen in
Schreibt
Brazil
das mal
as well.
gerne in Chat, eure Ideen.
Yeah, next one is Ultrasaurus. She's from Canada. And
Meine
you may
Vermutung ist, wie
know her
gesagt, das
from
Mercedes
Twitch or
Benz.
YouTube,
Wie
right?
würdet ihr mir dazu
I've
stimmen?
met her at TwitchCon the first time this year. Really random. We didn't know either that we are there, but it was nice meeting her.
That's
so
awesome.
yeah, Ultrasaurus, really nice to have you in our
Yeah.
group of cultivators.
So Ultrasaurus in the Pacific Northwest, probably combining efforts a little bit with Farmer Cop here and there on events in the Pacific Northwest. So if you're located in that area, there you go. Next, we have a former ambassador, now a cultivator, Barba Niegra. So represents the Romanian community, but lives in Spain near Barcelona. So kind of a 2-for-1 deal there. Looking forward to that one. I think this next person is in chat for sure. I saw him ask where how
course
he entered
he's
the
here.
giveaway earlier.
Drumsticks. Joe's from the Netherlands. I've already met him at the TwitchCon as well, but also at the FarmCon this year. He's always there, and Jos, we have to do our next ENIAC race through River Bend Springs. Nobody knows now what we did, but yeah. So we had some time. before preparing the venue or in the end of TwitchCon, and then we made this race with the Skoda Enyaq on the map. But yeah, it was nice to have you here.
Another former ambassador, now cultivator, DJ Merlin in Sweden. So congratulations, Merlin. Looking forward to seeing some meetups happen in Sweden as well.
Yeah, next one is very different. K-State, Emi the Shore. He's from Thailand, province Isan. So this is something special, someone from East Asia. And we're really looking forward to see what's going on there and if he can connect with people around this part of Thailand. And yeah.
Yeah, he is from the US originally and moved over there to help them learn like American farming methods. So he's helping them do dairy farming in that area of Thailand. Really looking forward to seeing what comes out of that group there. And yeah, let's move on now to our next cultivator.
It's your time.
Oh, it is my turn. It's Arda. It's Arda KRKZ from Turkey. Congratulations, Arda.
And the next one is Jazz King. Jazz King XL from Spain, Malaga. So southern Spain, right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
So there's 2 in Spain now. We're covering a good bit of that country. Nice. XR Renegade in Ohio in the US is a cultivator as well. Congrats, XR.
And the next one is...
You can just say Derp. You can just say Derp.
Derp Black Till. It sounds like a dinosaur. South of England. Yeah. I think it's the first one we announced from UK, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay. Next one is Gamekeepers and Cinesec 11 from Prague in the Czech Republic.
They're the same person. Sorry, I wrote it wrong.
All good, man.
So Gamekeepers, I think he's the biggest creator from Czech Republic, and he will joined by Chose. He's also from Czech Republic, and they're quite near to Prague. I will meet them at Gamescom as well, so looking forward to that.
Nice. Matteo from SMI Modding, and I saw some SMI Modding people in chat, and also some love for SMI Modding in chat. Located near Venice in Italy, congratulations to Matteo and SMI Modding.
The next ones are Valencia and her moderator Jan. They are from Germany, so more the western part. And they already hosted some meetups during FarmCon. And they were in the same spot where we had dinner with the whole team. So I saw them, I didn't know who was it. And later we spoke at the venue together. And, so I'm pretty sure we will have some meetups in Germany.
Nice.
I want to say that these are the first 2 we announced from Germany. We're still looking for more Germans. Because our country is also very big in comprehension to how many people from the community we have here. So there are some applicants we're still looking at, but if you think you can do it and you're from Germany, ihr könnt euch gerne bewerben. So that's it.
I'm glad you did that and not me. All right, next up is Mefakri, Matthias from Denmark, another ambassador now turned cultivator. Congratulations.
And as well, old ambassador Giuseppe Pepe from Palermo, Italy. But he already told me that he may do his Spaniard meetups in the future more in the northern part because there's more going on. So the second one from Italy.
Cool. I've also seen some love for Zyro in chat,
Mercedes
who is our next one from Le Mans in France. So
aber das ist meine persönliche Vermutung, weil
and
das
the
ja
next
das
one is
ist,
the
was
farm
noch
sim
fehlt,
guy from
David.
Scotland.
Deswegen,
You might know him from YouTube or wherever.
und
he's also on board.
Die haben gerade eben am Anfang
Next
auch schon mal
up,
so drüber
Farmulator
gesprochen, dass sie so
Gaming
einen
in
Livestream
Wisconsin
halt auch
of
schon
the
immer gemacht
US.
haben. Für das Nexat DLC oder für das
And
Plains and
Ola Haldor
Prairies.
from Norway. Also someone from
Plains and
northern
Prairies.
part of Europe.
So that's our list.
DLC
What, just over 20 or
und
so,
Highlands
close
Fishing
to
haben sie auch schon
25, I
angekündigt. Und
think,
das letzte, was
that
noch
we
fehlt,
announced
ist ja
today.
The
But we
Stars
want to reiterate,
Align. Und da
especially
wird
right
ja
now, if you
gemunkelt,
have
dass
cool
es
ideas for
Mercedes Benz wird.
community meetups in
Ist
your
eigentlich
area.
schon fast
And we want to make it clear, we're not
komplett
looking for
bestätigt,
something
muss man ja
extravagant.
ehrlicherweise
Like,
sagen.
you can come up with any idea you
Man
want.
hat ja
If you
in
want
der
it to be
Vorstellung
simple, if
von
you want it to
dem
be extravagant.
Brains
Make it whatever you
von
want,
dem Highlands
but
Fishing
we're really
DLC hat
just
man ja
looking for
schon
people in their
einen
local area
Mercedes
to
Benz
find a place
Traktor
to get
gesehen in
farm sim
einer
fans
Scheune,
gathered
wenn ihr das
together
auf
and have a
YouTube
good
gesehen
time
habt.
because we know how much the game means to you. And
Deswegen,
Benny and I have the pleasure
ja,
of working
gehe
this
ich
job of
stark
being able
davon
to
aus,
travel
dass es jetzt
around and go to
angekündigt
gaming
wird.
conventions and
Und
the
ich
like.
hatte mir letztens auch
And
ein
we know the value
Interview
of being
von,
in person, talking to
von den
someone
Burning Gamers, von
that
den Werner
loves our game.
angeschaut.
Like online is great
Der
and
hatte mit
everything,
Benny
but there's just
zusammen ein
something
Interview
different
gemacht.
about when you're talking face to face with someone.
Benny
So we kind of
meinte
want
da, es wird
you guys to
demnächst
have that
News
same
geben
experience in a way
zu
where
dem,
you
was
gather
da noch
together. And we
kommt.
know it's not possible for everyone to make
So,
FarmCon
das
from
wird
around
halt
the
jetzt
world,
vom
things
zeitlichen
like that,
Abstand
as
wieder
much
her
as we
gut.
would like to see
Also es war
everyone
ein
there.
Interview von der
So this
FarmCon,
is
ne?
kind of a way to bridge that gap and find a way to
Deswegen, das
gather
wird
in small
zeitlich
groups
eigentlich
in your
jetzt
local
gut
area.
passen,
So if
würde
you
ich
have some cool ideas for your
behaupten.
area, you know best what's fit, you know more than we do
Genau.
about your area. Definitely
Aber
go
freut mich, dass
to
du
the
auch mit dabei
website. You can
bist.
still
Ich meine,
apply
ich kenne euch
for
jetzt
the
alle noch nicht
cultivator
so, ne?
program.
Aber
Put an application in with as
meine
much
Hoffnung wäre, oder was ich mir
as you
wünschen
can about
würde,
these
wäre, dass
events.
man einfach
And
hier so
then
eine
also beyond that,
kleine, nette,
into the
sympathische Community
future, we're
aufbaut,
probably talking
man mit dabei
maybe
ist.
early next year.
Und man macht sich
We
einfach
also
zusammen
want to
einen
add
Abend.
cultivators from other areas
Jetzt
too,
natürlich
and
mit
it
solchen
won't
Livestreams,
just
aber
be
erst recht dann mit
focused
Gameplay.
on these in-person events. We also
Genau,
want to get
da hätte ich
people
auf
that are
jeden Fall
running
Bock drauf.
like online forums or Facebook
Und,
groups or whatever it
ja,
may be
genau.
that you're doing that's cool and unique and provides value to the farm sim community. We'll be looking for more cultivators in the future as well in that aspect.
We should still mention that the cultivators
Ich
will
soll
give
mich
us
einen Ticken
feedback and
lauter
we
machen. Ja,
will
das kriege ich hin.
speak to those guys
Ich habe
in a
nämlich
regular,
vorhin nochmal in OBS
Regular
die
edit,
Einstellung
every couple
verändert.
of months
right.
or so.
Ich habe
So,
hier
we
sämtliche
will
Bilder
get
reingeklatscht.
feedback from them and from
genau.
their communities out there, so
Und
it's
dann pack ich
easier
jetzt
for like a Luis from Connect
hier
Modding to
einfach
engage with the Brazilian
insgesamt
company than
erstmal Gain
for
rauf, dann
me
muss ich das
or
nochmal
Kermit, because
hinterher
nobody of us is speaking
anpassen.
Portuguese. But that's
aber
also a point about the
genau so.
cultivators that
Ist das-
they can
passt das so
feedback us what's
ganz gut?
good in the game, what's bad, what they want to see in
Ist
the
das so
game or
besser? Ich
whatever.
mach mal
So this is
4
also a big
Dezibel.
part of the cultivators
So
program.
passt das,
So it's
glaub ich,
not
ganz gut.
only the
Kann das
barnyard
sein?
meetups, the meetup we will see in the future, but also getting feedback from the community and bring it to us.
Okay. Wisst ihr, was das auf YouTube
All
mit
right,
diesem
guys, I think that's it
XP
for our
auf sich
cultivator
hat?
section. Just make
Das
sure
sehe ich
you
jetzt
go
gerade bei euch
and
mit
apply
irgendwelchen
if you would like
Kronen.
to do so. And now it's time for us to move on. And Benny, this is maybe what I think
So, Highlands
everyone,
Fishing.
most people have probably already seen what we're going to
Okay.
show, but maybe there's some of them out there that have not yet
Also hören
seen
wir
the
auch noch
footage
was zu.
from
Interessant.
FarmCon that will be seeing it for
Hätte
the
ich
first time.
eigentlich nicht
but
gedacht, weil
I've
das für
already
mich
seen
schon so
people in chat,
abgehakt
like, show
war,
some
aber
gameplay, so we better
genau.
give them what they want, right? So we're going to show now.
Genau. Aber nochmal
Yeah,
an
we will have a
David,
look
ist das
on the
jetzt, bin ich jetzt
gameplay.
laut genug
Stefan and
oder
Manu showed at
das passt so,
FarmCon
glaube ich,
and
ne?
what we also showed at the pre-video on YouTube. But yeah, Highlands Fishing is our expansion for 2025, and we will go have a look on a
Nee, nimm mal hier ein
Scottish-based
bisschen die
map
Qualität
called Kinleg
hochmachen, ne?
with some new cool features.
Ihr seht, wie
and here you
verpixelt das
see
hier
the
alles ist.
preparation
Je
of
nachdem,
the
ob ihr das gerade auf dem
for
PC
onions.
auf dem Monitor schaut
Nice.
oder auf dem Handy.
One of the
I
new
think I
crops,
am
you
right.
are
Auf dem
correct.
Monitor sieht man
You are
schon.
correct. You're
Yes.
hiding it, but it's onions for sure. So yeah, this comes out November 4th for PC and console everywhere.
Aber der
that Farming
LMB-Trag, der ist schon
25
echt
is
schick, muss ich
released.
sagen. Also,
This will be available as
ich
well.
persönlich mag das nochmal,
We're
solche
adding
älteren Modelle
aquaculture,
mit
some
dabei
new
zu
machines,
haben.
some new crops, some new gameplay. Yeah, it's really cool, I think, to see like a new mechanic added in. I know there's
Ja,
a
und
lot
hier
of
braucht man
people
keine
that
Fahrgassen mehr
still
bei
have
den Zwiebeln, weil die in
questions about the
Beeten
aquaculture and
gepflanzt
the fishing and
werden.
things like that.
Auch eine
It'll be added in
Neuerung,
the game, but
diese Beete
we
gab
don't
es
have
bisher auch noch
anything
nicht.
new to share with you guys yet at this point.
Deswegen ist schon
But we're,
insgesamt
a
alles
couple of
eine
months
sehr
away.
nette
Gamescom
Geschichte,
is just a
finde
few
ich.
weeks away,
Ich habe mir das
and I'm
persönlich
sure
jetzt
that
noch nicht
more stuff will be
vorbestellt.
coming out around Gamescom as well.
Ich schaue mal, ob
Is
ich
there
das noch
anything you
mache.
want me to,
Ich
like,
finde das
skip
an sich ganz
to,
cool, aber es
skim
wird
ahead in this
If
video?
you
dann
go
natürlich
back
im
for a
nächsten LS
second,
wieder
you can,
kostenlos
I mean,
mit
you
dabei
can
sein.
say it,
Deswegen
see it
weiß ich nicht, ob
when
sich
we
das jetzt für
harvest
mich
the
lohnt zu
onions.
kaufen.
But first of all,
Genau.
you create those onions in rows. And if you skip back to the fertilization, or speak forward, then you can see those rows. This was something people really liked about seeing that with onions coming. So yeah, and same here. if you harvest them and collect them, then you put them in the rows again.
Cool.
And of course, something to mention here, we saw already 2 JCBs. This is obviously a brand, a perfect fit for the UK, I would say. We made sure that JCB is coming with more machines into the game.
Ja, siehst du
And
wohl.
something also mentioned, Highlands Fishing is also available as an addition in your retail market. So if you don't own Farming Simulator and you want to start with the Highlands Fishing expansion as well, then the Highland Fishing edition is the right thing for you.
Wenn ihr den noch
and
nicht...
so let's see if we can see, like, is there any footage more of like a more picture? Here we go. Let's
mach ich-
look at
Oh, yeah.
the fish tanks. So this is the
Noch
fish
leiser
breeding
soll ich die machen, die
part of
anderen?
the
Okay.
aquaculture.
We
We
remember
already
as
saw
well-
this, but I think okay.
Das ist nämlich
I wanna
das
say,
Ding.
we already saw
Wenn
it
ihr
sometime.
den
Work in
Landwirtschaftssimulator noch
progress,
nicht habt,
We
dann
already saw this a few
kauft
times now, but I
euch
think we made sure that with the fishing aspect
diese
of
Highlands
aquaculture,
Fishing
we
Edition, den
made
kriegt
sure
ihr nämlich
that
das
there are
Hauptspiel
some
und die Highlands
new
Fishing
gameplay features in there, like the
Expansion mit
breeding
dazu
thing,
und zwar
like the
kostenlos.
bringing all
Das
things
kostet
to-
dann
sorry,
auch
to the
50
harbor
Euro, wie der
and now loading it
LS
on
in
the
der
ship. So there are
Basisversion.
so many steps that
Wenn ich das natürlich
make-
gewusst hätte, hätte ich natürlich
so it
gewartet und
brings
hätte ihn
more
jetzt
the
erst
feeling of
gekauft,
realism
aber
to the game, what a lot of people like. And
ähm,
the Scran is also there. Don't know if we see this in action, but
Ja.
people like that. I heard
ich habe
that.
den jetzt ja schon...
It's pretty
länger
cool
gespielt.
looking. I like the lizard boat as well. You gotta love that.
Das ist perfekt so,
Let's-
perfekt. Ja,
let's
super.
maybe, let's watch
Also,
this in action a little bit.
Streaming muss ich
I
mir
know
wirklich auch
there
nochmal so
are,
richtig
like, a
reinfuchsen. Da habe
portion
ich
of our players who want
noch
nothing to do with
keinerlei
pilots in the
Ahnung
game,
von,
and a
von
portion of
Videos
players who want to do,
produzieren,
like,
auf jeden
everything
Fall
within the
deutlich
game.
mehr.
So for those of you that like
Das ist ja
handling
auch so,
your
dass
pilots, here's a cool little,
den Hauptcontent, den ich quasi
extra, like,
liefere, aber ich
mini-game,
finde
if
das
you
trotzdem
will,
immer mal ganz nett,
where
hier so
you
einen
have to
kleinen
use this crane and place
Livestream
these
zu
on the ship.
machen, wenn es solche
Right.
News hier gibt und dann
Yeah,
entsprechend
ship boats,
da drauf
this is
live
something
zu
also
reagieren.
new. You already mentioned that. I think this gives the game more
Ich
depth
finde das echt schön mit
with
dem
all
Wasser
these
jetzt,
things.
mit der
I mean,
neuen
we have different
Wasserphysik
vehicles for
und dann jetzt mit den
forestry,
Booten oder
for
Schiffen hier auch,
obviously
dass man hier so diesen
agriculture, but
Schaum
the
quasi
boats,
auch hat beim Wasser
are
und so.
good fit
Sieht alles
for the
immer noch
upcoming
sehr
years, I would say.
unnatürlich aus, ne, sag
Yeah,
ich
But
mal,
it's
aber
not like we
sieht auf
won't
jeden
have
Fall
any
deutlich besser schon
more
aus
farming
als
tools and vehicles,
in
so
den
no
letzten
worries.
Teilen, ne? Das muss man schon
Gotta
ganz
have a
ehrlich
little bit of
sagen.
both. Okay, let's skip past this now. Here
Und
we are
diese
looking at
Phishing-Geschichte,
another
ne,
one
die
of the
gab es ja
tanks
schon
now.
im
here in the
LS22 auf der Hof Bergmann, wenn
Yeah,
mich
so
jetzt
the
nicht alles
process
täuscht.
is you
Habe ich jetzt
start
nicht persönlich
breeding
gespielt,
those
aber ich glaube, das
on
gab es ja,
the-
dass man da
on
mit
the
dem Boot
production thing
über den
on
See
the
fahren
land,
konnte und
and
angeln
then when
konnte.
the fish get
Und
bigger,
da war das
you
Wasser
bring
halt
them
einfach
to-
starr.
to those bigger
Und das
nets.
sah natürlich alles andere als
And of course, you've
realistisch
gotta have
aus.
these nice, like, stone buildings. It's
So,
fitting the atmosphere.
und da, Leute,
You got
da hinten
some
steht er,
older,
da hinten steht er,
rustic
das Dach
looking
da.
sheds nearby, too, as we're looking here at a
Das Dach da hinten, das ist ein
This is also
Betrag.
something
Das
special
kommt,
because
Leute,
people
das
ask
kommt.
for
Ich sag
more
euch das.
vehicles or more tools that help us, and the agri spread is now here with the expansion on November 4th.
So, ich mach mal gerade die Fenster hier zu.
Let's skim ahead a little bit more. There's a bunning trailer. There's one part that, like,
Yeah, you skipped the part where everyone was like screaming. I
Where
think
is
at
it?
FarmCon nobody screamed on the thing, and Stefan came back and nobody saw
Oh,
something.
Da,
Right there.
da hat man es gerade wieder gesehen.
Oh,
Da hinten
I see
steht er.
nothing. Moving on.
So there is something hidden, yeah, obviously. But can we talk
Ja.
about that now?
Guck,
Christian?
Iska.
Oh, you're the community manager. You tell me. No.
So,
We have,
Bin
we have
jetzt nicht so der große
nothing for
Mercedes
now.
Benz-Fan, ne?
We've seen
Aber
all your
ist schon eine
comments
coole
about
Sache.
that, and but we can't tell you more about that so far. So yeah, I'm getting sweaty here.
Yeah, so if, in case you missed it, there were a lot of questions like, and this isn't that unusual that we show the
Da sieht man's
map,
wieder.
the expansion at FarmCon, and like the third pack kind of went missing. So people were asking, like, you announced the fourth part of the season pass, but you skipped
Jetzt
number
wird's
3.
spannend.
That was intentional, of course. And it's not like number 3 isn't happening. It'll still come out ideally if all things go to plan before the expansion comes out. You never know in video gaming. I don't want to talk in absolutes, but we're pretty confident. And yeah, so it's coming. We can't say anything about it. We're going to move on now and continue talking about Highlands
I'm
fishing.
always saying to all people, it's planned for Q3, and
Yeah.
Q3 ends with the ending of September.
And we have the roadmap to show you guys here in a
Endlich haben wir mal
moment as well.
Hecken, standardmäßig im Spiel, die wir setzen können. Ja, herzlichen Glückwunsch.
Hedgerows being put down. Of course, you gotta have some hedgerows for a UK map. Now we're kind of seeing some of the other scenery. Looks like a production building there. And of course, what else do you have to have in a UK map? You gotta have the left-hand driving. They say it's right, but it's on the left. So it's not right.
So
ja, Linksverkehr ist auch so eine Sache. Also wenn ich mir das kaufen sollte und ich hätte eigentlich Bock auf die Map auf jeden Fall. Die Maschinen auch nett und schön, ne? Aber ich hätte Bock schon auf der Map zu spielen. Ich mag die Atmosphäre einfach irgendwie, muss ich sagen. Und natürlich mit diesen ganzen neuen Features, die würde ich auch mal gerne ausprobieren. Aber Linksverkehr, da müsste ich mich echt umgewöhnen, ne?
Right on the right side. But guys, it's for the atmosphere. It's UK. It's Scotland based, as you can see here with the flag at the beautiful
die Atmosphäre ist echt
scenery
super.
castle. And
es wirkt alles immer noch so ein bisschen totgestellt, ne? Aber
cool that we implemented the first traffic. I would say.
At least the American community and the German community can agree on the left-hand driving bit being not necessary for them, but definitely necessary when you make a UK map. Really excited as well to see us putting out a map based in the UK, because even long before I was hired,
es ist schon alles gut dekoriert, also wie man es gerade gesehen hat. Und ich meine, sonst so normal guckt man sich das ja aus der Luft nicht an, ne? Und mit den Möwen auch da oben, dass die da rumfliegen und so. Das ist schon alles echt super, muss ich sagen. Mich hat das echt auf jeden Fall überzeugt.
You gotta have the birds, you know, circling around as well at the harbor.
If you bring fish, they will come. That is what Horia mentioned here. So,
ja, die sagen immer, die Möwen kommen nur oder fliegen da nur rum im Hafen, wenn du wirklich mit Fisch rankommst. Also wenn du Fisch gefangen hast, fährst du an Land sozusagen oder wieder in den Hafen zurück und willst den Fisch dann vom Boot oder vom Schiff runterholen zur Weiterverarbeitung. Aber komischerweise gab es bisher immer nur Szenen, dass die da immer fliegen, dauerhaft. Ja, und es gibt endlich mal eine richtig schöne Dampflok im Spiel. Ich glaube, in den Teilen davor gab es ja immer nur eine Standardlok, die auf allen Karten dann war. Jetzt für ein LS25 war es schon mal angepasst auf die jeweilige Karte. Und hier haben wir jetzt sogar eine wunderschöne Dampflok. Finde ich auf jeden Fall sehr schräg.
Pretty much it for that footage. Of course, like I said, more information will be coming out for this soon. If you're looking for stuff for the third DLC, that's still to come. We're going to show the roadmap here in just a moment. So why don't we just not waste any time and go straight to it, huh? So here we go. So this is the roadmap. What's next? Benny, why don't you start?
Yeah, we start with patch.
Jetzt wird's spannend. Und das Strohharvest-Add-on kommt auch noch. Das Strohharvest-Pack. Das wird auch super.
We will have Straw Harvest. And there is an announcement I can bring to you guys. We will announce Straw Harvest Pack on August 12th.
Oh.
Yeah. I just thought about it. In 2025.
Am 12. August kommt das schon, Alter.
In a few weeks to you guys. It's a free download. It's a free DLC.
Sehr cool.
Yeah, you can
Sehr
download
cool.
it on
das werde ich mir auf jeden Fall runterladen.
Your page wherever you play. It's free. It's from Creative Mesh. Shoutouts to these guys, and yeah, I also met some of them at FarmCon. Very nice.
Everyone is kind of already used to the Straw Harvest Pack over the last several versions of Farming Simulator, so a fan favorite, making its return to the game. And then we have the third pack still to come in Q3 of this year that is part of the Year 1 Season Pass. We have nothing else to say for it at this time. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but you'll be getting some information here in the next month or so, I would say, because Q3, you know,
die erzählen doch noch nichts
split it up
dazu.
into 4 quarters. That's 3 months.
Sind die noch nicht so weit?
Soon,
you
guys.
do the math. And then Q4, Benny, we just showed it. Highlands Fishing expansion.
Maybe go back to the content update 3.
Oh yeah, content update
nothing to announce there.
3. I forgot about this. So the AGI, the stuff from the AGI pack will be included as part of content update number 3. So the conveyors, the bins from the AGI pack make a return. It won't be the AGI pack this time. It'll just be included in content update number 3. Thanks for the reminder.
But there will also be some other stuff in content update 3, so it's not just the AGI stuff.
Some other machines, some other changes too, right? All part of that next patch as well. All right, so yeah, into quarter 4, the Highlands Fishing. We just showed it to you. The expansion for those of you that already own Farming Simulator 25, the addition for those that don't. New gameplay, new map, aquaculture. We're going to Scotland, everybody. Let's do farming the Scottish way.
Hier ist das AGI-Pack aus dem 22er. Hier sind einfach Förderbänder mit bei. Eine Halle, ähnliche Lagermöglichkeiten. Genau, das hat man da auch schon kostenlos bekommen und das soll wohl ins Spiel dann kommen.
So, as a reminder, Highlands Fishing is November 4th for PC and consoles everywhere. FS25 is already out. It'll be released on November 4th. Yes.
And just to comment, the order of items is not binding to actual release schedules and might change.
Perfect. Well done on the fine print, Benny. All right, so now we're moving right along now. This is the speedier part of the show. Let's talk a little bit about events. So you already recapped FarmCon. For those of you that may have missed that, if you're interested, go back and watch the beginning of the stream.
Jetzt doch noch nicht zu
We're talking more about upcoming events.
Zum Mercedes Benz DLC. Das wundert mich.
Mainly, but there's more than that still this year, right, for both of us. So Benny,
there's more than that,
why don't you start with what is the biggest one of the year?
The biggest one, the biggest gaming event in Cologne, Gamescom. Join us on Hall 6 this year, and we will be there with Farming Simulator, Highlands Fishing. You can have hands-on on a demo. And of course, you can also have hands-on our publishing project, Project Motor Racing, if you like racing. This will all be in there. We will give out goodies. We will have some cool action on the stage. I will be on stage on Saturday and Sunday in German. If you speak German, you might understand this. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Gamescom because this is always like a big event where a lot of gamers come together and celebrate gaming in so many ways. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see you there. Speak to me, ask me questions. I will be on stage. I will be on the booth and talk to you guys. I'm really looking forward to that.
All right, there you go. There's Gamescom, and then right after that, I'll be at PAX West in Seattle, Washington, August 29th through September 1st. Not as big of a program as Gamescom, but similar stuff that we'll have. We'll have PMR and Highlands Fishing available there for you guys to check out. Same stuff that they're showing at Gamescom. And yeah, look forward to seeing those of you who are coming out. If you're a content creator and you're attending and I don't already know this, please reach out to me because I would like to set an appointment with you as well to show you the latest and greatest things. But PAX West, always an interesting event, one of the bigger ones in the US, and always have a good time out there connecting with our fans. So that was it for,
also da werde ich auf jeden Fall leider nicht sein. Die ist doch immer noch zu weit weg, sag ich mal.
We will have more horsepower than ever at Gamescom booth. Now you can discuss it, but it will be crazy what we bring on our booth this year. So really looking forward to that.
That's awesome. And also thank you to JBot and the YouTube chat who reminded everyone that Farming Simulator 25 will hit Game Pass in August as well. So that's worth mentioning. If you haven't yet checked out Farming Simulator 25 and you have Game Pass either on PC or Xbox, I think August 4th, definitely early August. So just like next
early
week
August,
or so, it should be coming out. I don't remember the exact date, but very soon. Indeed, it will be hitting.
Right.
So now, moving right along.
What's next?
It's time for community artworks. I love this one.
I really love that one as well. We have a media section on our Discord where a lot of people send us their screenshots from the game or their artworks or their animals and more. But first, let's start with the community artworks. There I will give a shout out to those we chosen this time. Mika FRG, Lysandra Cranroy, L14 Gothic Matze. So these guys had impressive artworks or screenshots, I would say. Some of them added a few stuff, but yeah, I really love to see those people enjoying
die
the
sehen
game
wirklich gut
and
aus.
making the perfect picture.
Boah, ich habe auch einen richtig...
I really like the game screenshots, but man, there's an animal one, a real life animal one here in a minute. That's my favorite. We haven't gotten to it quite yet. There it is. Look over Benny's shoulder there. That
That's
cow.
our happiest
Das sieht
cow
auch
we've
gut
seen.
aus.
We will meme this and we will give you an emote on Discord with that cow. And the
So
rosy.
adorable. As soon as I saw that shared in the Discord, it's been a few weeks
Die
now. I was
Kuh,
like, this
echt
has
der
to go in
Blick,
the
ne? Das
stream.
ist ja super.
Look at that cow's face. I love it.
Na,
So I
wobei das
also
noch
want to
eher
mention
ein
all
Kalb
the
ist,
people
ne?
that distribute some animal pictures. Lola Player, Dan Average, Midwesterner,
steht auf dem
Hurler
Mutterschaf.
without Pyjama,
Das Lamm. Geil.
WPM Merlin, JF, Nikita, Mixler, Sausage Face 30. So thank you guys. We love that category in all
Ach
Discord
nee,
that
eine
people
Sau
share
ist das. Ich dachte gerade...
Their farm
Katze,
life,
nee.
their animals
Die
at
Katze sieht
home,
aber auch
the
niedlich
animals
aus.
they see or whatever.
Ja, witzig,
and really
die
love
Tierfotos.
those pictures. More of that, please.
So
Ja, Tiere sind schon
that
witzig.
cow, I'm back to that picture now. That's our face right now if someone asks us what the third DLC is. That's Benny. That's our reaction.
I would say we are the biggest we are the gaming community with the biggest amount of animals at home or at animals in the ownership of the players. I don't know. Because we have so many farmers with cows and goats and so on.
Das sieht echt so witzig aus, wie das Schaf
I
da
love
drauf
My
steht.
favorite picture was the small sheep on the other, the sheep on the other sheep. This
Oh
was
yeah,
so cute.
baby sheep on top of mama sheep,
Yeah.
I presume. Yeah, that one's adorable as well, for sure. The sheep stacking challenge coming to Farming Simulator when? I love it. All right, thanks everyone for there you go, well done. Thanks everyone for submitting your pictures. If you're interested in doing this in the future, we have an animal section on Discord now that's open all the time. So feel free to go share your cutest animal pics over there. And then also before every stream, typically we'll open up a section for questions and sometimes pictures as well where you can submit stuff. So join us on the official Farming Simulator Discord if you would like to participate in those coming up in the near future. All right, so now's the chance where everyone needs to pay attention and has a chance to win. And unfortunately, again, YouTube, I'm sorry, you guys are awesome, but we can't direct message you on YouTube, so there's no way for us to reach out to the winner.
ja.
So this is gonna be
Da
for
muss man
Twitch
wieder auf den
only.
Twitch-Kanal
How
von
it's gonna work,
denen.
we're gonna
den
play,
da.
there's 3 machines that you need to guess. We're gonna play a clip about 15 seconds long or so.
Leute, jetzt kommt hier
It's a little
Werbung.
bit different
It's
than the
different
first
to
time.
last time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's different.
So last time it was pixelated and then became clear. This time it's going to be like really zoomed in and then slowly zoom out. So as soon as you think you know what the machine is, put it in chat. On Twitch, the first person to guess it right in chat will reach out to you via DM. Make sure you have whispers enabled on Twitch.
Mein Puls geht gerade hoch.
Contact with you. All right, Benny, should we start?
We can
Everyone
start.
ready?
I'm also looking at the Twitch chat, so be prepared and we start now.
Here we go. This is the first one. It's going to take a second to get started.
Aber habe ich richtig verstanden, dass wir
I
das
know
bei
what it is
Twitch jetzt
already, I'm
reinschreiben
guessing.
sollen, ne?
I'm not. I have
No,
the
it's starting.
machines in front of me. I want to see how fast someone can be. It's a line. Oh yeah, the color also doesn't come into the picture until later on as well. So we're kind of throwing you for a loop, and then there you go. Well, the color is kind of giving something
So last
away
time-
right away.
Ja.
Oh, so now we're just waiting. Everyone can see a John Deere. Yeah, there we have the
Hätte ich jetzt so
first
nicht
one.
erkannt, ehrlich
Yep,
gesagt.
we got the X9.
I would say it's Schultz modding, right? Because the John Deere is obsolete here. The X9 was right.
X9.
Or do you
I
have
would
someone
give it
else?
to. No, X9.
Schultz.
I'll give that to Schultz for that.
Yeah, I would write down the name on.
Oh,
the
so we're
Discord.
giving Plains and Prairies away, by the way. So we'll reach out to you and we'll ask you what platform and such.
If you already own it, maybe just share it with some friends.
Perfect. All right.
Cool.
Are we ready
Well,
for the
this
second
was
one?
the first one.
Here we go.
Next time, please. Yeah, full name.
Auto.
Does the knob give anything away? Like, someone will like really impress us one of these days and get it like way too early.
Ist das Weiße?
Oh, that's more.
Ach so, die haben die Farbe weggemacht, ja.
They're all wrong so far. Ah. We're getting closer.
Close.
Wie heißt denn der noch?
I'm not going to say it yet because I don't think I've seen anyone say it correctly yet.
Yeah, no one said it correctly like we have it in game.
There it is. Caboose, I think, is the first one. I'll
Yeah.
scroll back up, but I think that Caboose was the first one with the L1.
There were a lot of people with Volvo 180H, with 180, but
Yeah.
L and H is important here. So, Caboose, make
Caboose,
sure
congrats.
I will put your name down, so we send you your key tomorrow or today. Let's see.
And here comes number 3. Ooh, this is different. What is this?
Das ist ein
Like
Schneidwerk.
some blades.
Here we go. The suspense is killing us.
Das ist ja
McDonald's
Schneidwerk.
wrong.
Ach. Okay, auf Twitch
Ooh,
ist
it's
das
green
Ganze
again. Look at
besser
that.
synchronisiert.
This
Vielleicht
one's
wird das noch-
throwing people for a loop with this machine guesser. Because it's not technically a machine at all. It's a header here. You got to get the
Which
model
header is
number
it?
right too, guys. I'm surprised no one's got it yet. John
Yeah,
Deere
they're
header.
now starting their game. Oh no.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
there
no.
it is. I see it.
There's it.
Lipex,
Lipex won.
the RDF.
You won the
35.
30.
All right.
Perfect.
Thanks everyone for playing. That's always fun to do. A little bit.
Yeah,
different
okay,
This time.
this time it was a bit more difficult, and that is what we want.
Ja,
because
das
last
war
time
wirklich-
the people were too good.
Bisschen
Yeah, those
gewöhnungsbedürftig.
pixelated ones, they were like instantly. Most of them knew the brand sometimes, and then it was just getting
Yeah.
the right
Then we
model.
started to make it black and white, but they don't care.
Yeah. I do like that segment, so it's always nice to have a little bit of interaction with you guys and give some stuff away. All right, so Machine Guesser is done. So now this is something that we did on the first State of the Farm stream, but we're going to do it a little bit different this time as well. We want to give love back to the modders out there and do a little mod spotlight again. So enjoy this little clip. Benny and I will be back after it's done.
Ah ja. Naja, aber meine Presse wird wohl nicht mit dabei sein dann. Das sieht irgendwie seltsam aus. Gerade.
There it is. So that was our mod spotlight for this stream. Thanks everyone.
And all of these mods are already online in the mod hub, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thanks. No, I was just gonna say thanks to all the modders who create stuff for our game.
Right.
You guys are awesome, and you keep the community fresh and exciting for everyone. Man, there are people that just live for the mods every day. Someone earlier was like, "Oh, great, no mods because of the live stream." Luckily, Benny and I are the ones to put the mods out. You guys would not like the mods, I think, if Benny and I were in charge. But we love our modders. Thanks, everyone, for supporting the community in the game. And thanks for supporting your favorite modders as well. We love to hear how much you guys are loving their mods. So just a way for us to give back. All right. So, Benny, it has come time for our questions for the stream. So... we have a couple from Discord that were submitted that we're going to share, and then we'll grab some from chat as well. So
Mercedes
now's the time to put your questions into chat if you have one.
Benz.
Benny, I'll start with Connect Modding saying, are you interested in delving deeper into the Brazilian style of agriculture, as the country has a great power in this field? You have a vision for Brazil.
Das fehlt auch noch echt. Mir persönlich fehlt noch im LS. Ja, Gülleverschlauchung ist auch so ein cooles Thema. Wäre auch super, wenn das drin wäre. Brauche ich persönlich jetzt nicht. Aber cool wäre Manual Attach und Reifensound noch. Das vermisse ich aktuell wirklich noch.
There is a big Brazilian community and we are always working around all these parts of the community worldwide. So we want to make sure that, of course, some new things will come to the game from South America and other countries or other, regions. But it's always something that we have to plan in ahead. And so I think we can say that, I can't say anything about that we plan this or that now, but I would say there will be something in the future that might be something around South America or different things as well. We'll see. But I would say there's always...
Gibt's nicht nochmal irgendwie dann im zweiten Jahr irgendwie so eine Art Expansion?
Awesome. The next question is from Ritsukai, and it says, what are the chances for a new modding contest? So I'll answer this one. We have nothing to announce at this time, but just know that this is something that we want to happen again as well, especially as the community team. So we're working behind the scenes to, bring this back in the future, but nothing to announce for when it'll happen, how it'll happen at this time.
Wenn gerade Bright Piglet im Stream hier zuschaut, vielen Dank, dass du auf meinen Discord-Server gejoint bist.
And of course, as is always,
herzlich willkommen.
Anything can happen between now and then, but we get why you guys love it. We love it too.
Und wenn ihr anderen noch nicht auf meinem Community-Discord-Server seid, könnt ihr da auf jeden Fall auch mal gerne vorbeischauen. Link unter diesem Video oder auch auf meinem YouTube-Kanal könnt ihr das auch unter den Links finden. Hier werdet ihr immer über sämtliche Sachen informiert. Genau.
And of course, there's also the question, will the AGI pack return? We've mentioned this earlier in the stream that some parts of the AGI thingy from 22 will come in the next content update for free.
Ja, gut.
Cool.
You're smiling. What was it?
I'll share it after.
Okay.
Someone sent me a picture. It's basically turning me into that cow from earlier.
Ach du Scheiße.
I just see that in German section I have just 6 mentions, so I don't want to know.
Ach du Heiliger.
Let's go.
I have this face when I'm talking about things that will come in the future, and I always have like this face then. I don't know which one, but
that's what they
whatever.
With me. They used to say like Kermit blink if the next deal. It's like you're obviously gonna blink during a stream. So well done, guys. Let's go to now YouTube and Twitch chats and see if we can find some questions from there. Just keep in mind that we're not going to be able to answer everything. So if we kind of skip over yours, apologies for that, but we just can't answer everything for obvious reasons. When will the third DLC be announced? We don't have anything to share at this time, but earlier on in this stream, we talked about the roadmap. It is in the roadmap for Q3. So yeah, pretty soon, I would say.
I also saw a comment. I just lost it.
Here's one. Any events? Sorry to interrupt you. Any events planned in the U.S. in the future? We already talked about PAX West. There's a potential for another one later this year as well. And then, of course, with our cultivator events, we hope for plenty of meetups to be happening as well. What was yours?
I just saw someone that wants to see the crane from the boat in other vehicles features. I think
ich check nicht, warum ich bin hier immer mit dem falschen Kanal drin, wenn ich chatte. Ich bin hier auf SR Farming TV und wenn ich in Chat schreibe.
I can tell you now, there will be that or this vehicle with a crane coming to Farming Simulator 25. But I would say this is something we have now on the boats and now might be possible for more things.
I see Big Beast on YouTube. This is the one I can answer. Can you add more American/North American configurations to the base game machine? So I'm keen to see this happen as well. We are limited at times
Hat meine Frage beantwortet mit dem manuell
right? So we put machines into the game in a couple of different ways. I'm not the most technical person to describe this to you, but I'll put it more simply. Either we get files sent to us from the manufacturer, like 3D files they're called CAD files if you're familiar with that, of the machines that then we can kind of convert into putting in the game, or ideally we go in person and we have a 3D scanner and some other tools that we use to scan the machines. Now, we have that equipment in the US, but we only have 2 US employees. But the good news is we're both going to hopefully be trained on using this scanner in the future. So I'm with you. I get it, why the community wants to see more North American configurations, and that's something that we're striving to bring more to you in the future. So I can't really confirm anything one way or the other. Just know that we see that feedback, we're aware of it, and that me as the guy in the US and North America is really pushing for it as well. Did you find another one by chance, Benny, yet?
I just saw some German comment, but I can translate it in English. So there one is asking for a season pass and if you save money with buying the season pass in advance. So I can say that all packages we bring out are always 10% off. Usually when they're not released so far, so when they're in the state of being announced and then until they
mir das gerade mal in Chat schreiben.
And as well for the season pass.
Guck mal, der hat ja auf mich geantwortet.
That we will announce the second season pass as well this year. So you always save money by buying the season pass instead of every pack or expansion on your own. So this is something I can mention here.
Cool. Let's see. Will you guys bring more boats with the fishing expansion or in the future? I mean, who knows? I don't have a definite answer for you on that one at this time, but it's always nice to see something added and then kind of, reiterate it on going forward. We'll, of course, see mods and things like that in the future too, but it's just nice to see it in the game. Who knows? Possibly. Have you some news for a next season of FSL? No, we don't have anything to announce on that at this time.
Yeah.
Will FarmCon ever be hosted in the US? Like I would say not FarmCon specifically, maybe like as an extension, but like it's already set up to be the way it is, and here's how it's different for us in the US. Benny.
But you can ask all the US guys.
Yeah, of course.
Come over to Europe, enjoy a vacation here.
There you go. But like Benny and all of the other staff in Europe can easily go to FarmCon in Europe and work the event. If we were to do a FarmCon in the US, it's just me and my colleague Nicholas in the US office. So all of a sudden you have to fly a bunch of giant staff over to help run the event on top of this, that, and the other. It's more complicated. We don't own our own equipment to set up an event like this in the US either. We have semi trucks that we load up and can drive all around Europe for events. So we're just in a different situation in the US than we are in Europe because that's where the company started. They've existed there for 20 years, and we've only been open for 3 as a physical location, 4 overall. So I won't say never, maybe in the future, but I think ideally with the cultivator events, doing these meetups, that's going to be the way to get out, collaborate, chat with people from the community. And then also we do go to gaming events. We go to PAX East in Boston every year that I've worked here. I'm assuming that'll continue. PAX West in Seattle, and then sometimes TwitchCon thrown in here and there.
Ja, so ein paar Getreidefrüchte fehlen hier wirklich noch. Tritikale, Roggen
so I would say
und
that's what we should focus on,
ja, Cover Crop
rather than expecting anytime soon for there to be a US
ist eine Zwischenfrucht. Die haben wir mit Ölrettich.
All right. Anything else?
Yes. I'm just checking the chat again.
Waren wahrscheinlich mehr bei Twitch. Oh ja, das Feuerwehr.
How many copies did you sell of FS25? The last thing that we announced was 3 million copies sold, but that was earlier this year, so no updated
Ja, wann
number.
kommt das Feuerwehr-DLC? Da habe ich auch letztens dran gedacht.
Season Pass 1's already available. We showed in the roadmap. Season Pass 2 will be announced in Q4. Once it's announced, you should be able to pre-order it if you'd like. I think that that's just about it. We're running out of time, so I think that we can kind of wrap things up here. So let's talk about what's coming up. We've already shown the roadmap. That's most of what's coming up, right? So why don't we just go back to the roadmap, as a matter of fact, and let's put that on screen. So this is what's coming up as far as the game. We don't have any information about like the next stream for you guys at this point yet. So stay on the lookout for that. But Benny, you'll be at Gamescom, and I know that you've already been working on preparations for that. Always a crazy time for the Giants staff at that event, but always a good time as well, I'm sure. So Gamescom's right around the corner for you, PAX for me, and we're gonna have the 3rd DLC and the expansion out before we know it. We'll blink our eyes, and season 1, year 1 of the season pass will be complete. It's been a while. Driver 53, what's up, dude? Did I miss anything important? Well, you missed yourself being announced.
So. Yeah,
you missed yourself.
I don't think you missed anything. Guys, stay cool. We will announce the next pack soon, and hope you have a good time until then. And yeah, I would say you can wrap it up, Kermit.
Yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks so much, everyone, for hanging out with us. We know it wasn't all the leaks or the latest gameplay that you were hoping for, but we appreciate you hanging out with us nonetheless. We'll strive to do these, every couple of months or so.
Wir müssen uns auch ein bisschen gedulden.
Fun to do these just to kind of hang out with the community and chat with you guys. And,
nee, ich persönlich bin nicht auf der Agritechnica. Stimmt, die Agritechnica.
Next time, all right? Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Die ist ja jetzt, stimmt, das habe ich durch ein Tüdel gebracht. Die Agritechnica, die ist ja in Hannover, da bin ich nicht. Und die FarmCon weiß ich gar nicht. Ne, die FarmCon war ja jetzt die Gamescom. Ich weiß gar nicht, wo die Gamescom ist. Keine Ahnung. Ich bin auf jeden Fall nicht auf der Agritechnica. Werde ich vielleicht mal die nächsten Jahre hingehen. Hätte ich auf jeden Fall mal Bock drauf, da die neuesten Maschinen mal zu sehen in echt. Genau. Aber soweit, also Endfazit nochmal kurz zusammengesetzt oder zusammengefasst. Leider haben wir jetzt noch nicht die Ankündigung bekommen, die wir sehen wollten. Da müssen wir uns wahrscheinlich noch ein bisschen gedulden, aber das wird kommen, ich sag euch das. Mit dem Mercedes DLC, das wird auf jeden Fall kommen. Ich meine, wir haben ja schon einen MB-Traktor im Spiel gesehen, ne? Also das kommt. Genau, und dann wünsche ich euch noch einen wunderschönen Abend. Und dann sehen wir uns im nächsten Video da. Lasst auf jeden Fall ein kostenloses Abo und einen Daumen nach oben da, wenn es euch gefallen hat. Und dann sehen wir uns im nächsten Video wieder oder im nächsten Livestream, je nachdem. Und genau, es wird demnächst auch ein paar News auf meinem Kanal geben. Also seid da auch gespannt. Und dann, ja, bis zum nächsten Mal. Schönen Abend noch und Tschüssikowski.